All right. Hi, everybody. It's me, Contrary Motion, back again with another edition of our playthrough of Shadow Madness, Ted Woolsey's RPG after he left Squaresoft. So we finally arrived at the Magic Academy at the end of the last stream. And I guess we're going to find out what's going on there. It's been determined that thanks to the influence of the Gadgeteers, there aren't too many magicians, masters, whoever these people are around, but we have to earn their favor in order to deliver a message from the Carolyn Town Council, I believe, was our mission. So let's get back to the game here. And I was listening to the end of the last stream, and boy, did I sound stuffed up. Alright, look in the drawer. Yes, for emergency use only. Contains Mercurialis, Saccharum, Cadmia Principa, Sal Ammoniac, Congelated Luna, and other healing tinctures and hermetic salves. That seems useful. Oops. Gamathel's Tower at Dusk by Master Helios. I almost wish there was a way to show on the screen when the controller is buzzing, because it's happening constantly. Like every single place you walk, basically, in this game. Alright, Brendan's Chambers. What does he sound like? Welcome. I would look into each of your eyes. Beg pardon? I need to gaze into your eyes. Hold still. There, that wasn't so bad, was it? 'Tis our way.
Sir, we've come from Carolyn with a message.
Yes, we will discuss it when we meet later. Alva's right, Winleaf. You are of the greater body. You're quite unique.
Kyrg's bones. She's a little young for you, don't you think? Stinger?
No, it's not what you think. All will be explained. Please, continue on, deeper into the facility. Be seeing you. Down comforters, sheets, blankets, pillowcases, clothing, vitamins, salt niter, mountain verdigris, and corporeal mercury. Extreme alchemical hazard. Open only at your own risk. Wear no metals. Danger of instantaneous transmutations. That's pretty funny. Alright, so we've got Brendan. And who else have we got? The Hall of Gathering. But nobody is gathered. The label reads, bad-smelling viscous fluid. Looks like bad wine. Take some? Sure. What the heck? Someone might buy this. The bottle is empty. Oh, that isn't even what I... Broken medicine urn. So did I actually literally pick up some garbage wine? I guess so. Oh man, I keep forgetting how terrible the menu system is in this game. Okay, let's go. What have we here? Alva's Chambers.
What is it now, Fessin?
Sorry, sir, but it's not Fessin. My name is Windleaf. I'm here with my friends Harv 5 and Stinger.
Oh, gracious. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Lost most of my vision a couple of centuries ago. Still, my spirit serves me pretty well. And right now, I'd say I've struck the jackpot.
Oh man, not again. What's with you mangy old farts anyway? Haven't you ever seen a girl before?
Yes, just not one with this much potential. But no, I'd say around 352 years since I was in the presence of someone of her caliber. What a fine day this is for us.
What do you mean, her caliber?
There is much we can teach her. She can become an ally of untold power, though she will have to remain here for some time. But listen to me, gapping away like a schoolboy. You need to keep running along until you find the others. All will be revealed in time. Be seeing you.
It's a book. Oh, yeah. Almanacs and Prognostications by Mage Feza. Almanacs are comprised of 3 separate items. There's the almanac proper, which indicates the astronomical events of the coming year, movable feasts, eclipses, meteor strikes, and the like. Then there's the calendar, which shows the days and the weeks of the weeks and months, and the fixed festivals celebrated in the name of Etherwell. Finally, there's the prognostication, or astrological forecast of the notable events of the year. As we cannot yet remember the future, the almanac remains the only accurate way of predicting what will be. In this we believe, for it is our way. Okay, weird.
Trying to climb into bed each night would give you a day's worth of exercise.
Alright, what do we have here? The museum.
Amazing. Even the gadgeteers would find this place interesting.
Gives me the creeps. Why would anyone hang bones from their ceiling?
That is an ancient specimen, removed from the bowels of Arcos. It is part of your legacy, Stinger, part of who you are, where your people came from.
You telling me that's my grandpappy?
In a manner of speaking.
Right, now I've heard everything. At least I didn't spawn from a bucket like you did.
Who knows where these things came from, or how they got here?
Imprint of Chaos Shard. Found in the caves beneath, this rock shows the effect a Chaos Shard had on it over several centuries. Note stress lines, powderization, and evidence of element displacement phenomenon. Oops. Darg Sword. One of only a few weapons retrieved from the mysterious Darg.
Darg.
Imbued with anti-magic, it had to be leached of its power for decades before it could be displayed here. Mummified remains of a Kitini warrior. Found in the western Siltharian desert by A. Farr in 435. Once thought to be mythical beasts, these warriors are amongst the world's most deadly. They will stop at nothing in their quest to destroy us, who they see as infidels. Woe be to any who encounter them in the wild. There will be death.
Hey, that's my line.
Storage vault. Oops. Pickled leavings of Underhog. Do not disturb. Really, we mean it. Student lockers, not responsible for lost or stolen items. Keep tidy at all times. No explosive tinctures allowed. Packing slip. Contains 1 Siltharian chapcant. Do not remove product tags under penalty of doom. The unused room.
note anything interesting about this room? It makes me feel a little nauseous. The air, maybe? Not the air. The former inhabitant. This was Hokum's room.
Yeah? That name's supposed to mean something to us?
It will, in time. But the room does not affect you two.
A room's a room.
Negative. Just as I thought, not of the greater body. Most of Hokum's belongings have been carted away and destroyed. Careful what you touch. Be seeing you.
Oh, I hate it when he does that.
No, on second thought, I won't open this. I have that I'm about to fall down an elevator shaft sort of feeling. It looks like a mirror, but doesn't reflect. Go figure.
I guess we'll find out about Hokum. So these bubbles just keep coming up. How tall is this tower?
Check out this chalkboard. Combine filings of Luna, oil of tartar, ashes of Luna, oil of sulfur, coagulation of mercury, oil of mercury, alumen of pluma, and various elemental cements. Delivered to GM Helios at 2600. What went on here?
The surface is rough. Touch it?
Lots of small cuts on this gurney. I'd wager many things have been dissected here.
Dissolvium 42, for the transmutations of metals and certain vapor cements only. Caution. This section contains the red and green tinctures, oil of Sol, oil of antimony, and arcanum of nature. Caustic. Rinse eyes thoroughly if splashed therein. Use protective eye gear at all times. This section contains marcasites, kakimiae, talc, cobalt, zinc, granite, zwitter, bismuth, antimony, salt, and vitriol, for purposes of mineral mortification only. The leisure room. Smelly old tea dregs. Oh, nice. Some more arrows. Hi, Skylar. Doing a little dino dance. The library. Oh, well, it looks like we have a bunch more books to read now. Winged Wonders of the Deep Forest Sea by Lord E. Blattner, Kellest House Limited. When traveling over the emerald splendor of the deep forest sea, be sure to prepare yourself for encounters with the wildlife. Many a hapless tree-farer has become a warm meal for these beasts. Eschew them at all costs. The needle spitter is a particularly vicious bird. Carnivorous and territorial, it will attack without fear if your vessel should enter its domain. Potent in psionic attacks, it can telekinetically rend the flesh from your bones or paralyze you where you stand. Hey, Spice Stoner, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the writing. It feels like if LucasArts had made a JRPG, but, you know, it looked terrible and wasn't very difficult. This is the best way to put it. The Wrathflower was once called a Tial Rose until its foul nature became apparent. This strange plant has a cunning intellect and can attack with the powers of Scion and Chaos thanks to the dark. Fire and ice work well against it. After the battle, save the leaves. They make a devilishly savory salad. Cousin to the Calestran shockworm, the tree worm is a noxious pest. Its Volt Blast and Earth magic attacks are not to be taken lightly. Fortunately, conventional weaponry works well against the winged nuisance. I'm told the creatures fear monkeys, but sadly I had no primate along to test the theory. Ah well, something to test on the next sojourn. Really? I wouldn't have expected a mana game to be that dark. Although I've got to say, I don't know the series that well. Oh, Volume 2 of the Compendium of World History. I was wondering why those were missing from the other library. Alright. 995,000 BF. Ariumel is struck by a series of cataclysmic earthquakes and related disasters. Most of the small continent is covered with water. Alien scouts are forced to leave Arcos. 700,000 BF. Siltheria fully separates from Calestra. Most of the Ariumel is below water. What remains eventually becomes known as the Kartoff Islands. 10,000 BF. Prehistoric Topari civilizations arise. 9,500 BF. The cataclysmic inversion occurs. A calamity redistributes the world's landmasses, killing about half of the world's population in the process. Whoa. The inversion results in the creation of a bubble of habitable area within the planet Arcos. Scientists are mystified as to how this inversion of the landmasses could have happened, and point out that a natural disaster such as a meteorite strike or a colossal earthquake could not have been the cause. Volume 3, the Compendium of World History. Something is suspicious. I don't know why they don't want us to see Volume 1. 8,500 BF. Deep within the crust of Arcos, the Topari thrive and begin to practice crude, basic forms of magic using an unknown energy source. They name their land Wildern and begin to explore their environment, unaware of the fact that there is life above on Arcos as well. 7,000 BF. Topari discover a huge fissure in Wildern. Further investigation reveals the tunnel between worlds. First Topari expedition to Arcos ends inconclusively as not one member returns alive. 6,800 to 6,500 BF. The Great Topari War. Huge portions of Wildern are razed by unimaginably powerful magic attacks. Ultimately, war ends as a result of total rejection of violence and conflict. Adoption of pacifist ways begins. Political refugees and rebels manage to escape persecution and imprisonment, flee to Arcos through the tunnel. Most are captured, though a few elude pursuit for good and go on to live in seclusion on Calestra, Dantir, and Siltheria. As a result, magic arrives on Arcos. 6490 BF. The Topari begin to cultivate and shape the tanglewoods they call home, forming the earliest version of the Serene Gardens. Okay, so... Oh, what's this? Ah, Volume 1. The First Age of Prehistory. AF before the fall, BF after the fall. You know what I mean. Okay. 14 million BF. Continents begin to shift and separate on Arcos. Siltheria remains connected to Calestra at this time, though Dantir does not. The continent of Ariumel separates as well, settling into the eastern hemisphere south of the equator. 12 million BF. Fossilized remains from the Undrashi region suggest that the ultimate eating machine thrives on Arcos at this time. Equipped with a double jaw and rows of serrated teeth, one can only imagine what carnage the brute was capable of. Well, obviously we're gonna have to fight one, right? 1 million BF. According to the Gadgeteers, an extraterrestrial scouting team of unknown origin arrives on Arcos, establishing a base on Ariumel. Information gathered by the race of explorers at this base is somehow acquired by the Gadgeteers, who use it to find their way to Arcos. Note: in spite of numerous requests for information, the Gadgeteers have failed to provide the Archive of Arts and Letters with any more information regarding these ancient astronauts. Wait, so the Gadgeteers are also... who use it to find their way to Arcos. So the Gadgeteers are also aliens, I guess. I think that's information we didn't have before. We've also never met them, as far as I know. I guess I'm stuck in here. I can't find the exit. There we go. Helios's chambers.
Ah, yes, Vessin mentioned we had guests. Have you enjoyed your stay so far?
It's a little lonely in here. Where's everyone gone?
Well, that's a long story. We've had the gates shut for well nigh 100 years now. A few students have come from time to time, but public interest in spiritual matters has dwindled steadily for a long time.
Are you talking about magic or religion?
Same difference, lad. And of course, there was the problem with Hokum. Most unfortunate.
We have seen his chamber. It has been sterilized, and yet Windleaf felt something odd.
Not surprising. Damon Hokum was one of our great failures. His spirit was a dark, oily stain by the time he left us. You probably detected a residue of his aura, Windleaf. So great was his power and evil.
Well, he's got a good name for an evil goon. I mean, who'd name a kid Damon anyway? Sounds like an undertaker.
Right. At any rate, do you want to hear the tale of Hokum or continue on your way?
I think we should hear it.
Hokum was once our finest student. He was to be my replacement. He was like a son to me. While out on a walkabout, which we encourage all of our students to do before they end their training.
Huh?
Hokum made a discovery which changed everything. He was on the continent of Siltheria when he found an ancient text, a book now known as the Dog Kahir. Hokum brought the book back here and began the work of translating it.
Sounds like a golden discs in the woods type of story.
He'd found a small stone tablet that showed some of the Darg script next to an ancient but well-known Arcosian script. Regrettably, he was able to make a translation chart. In short time, he was able to read the book. Until then, Hokum was a quiet student, soft-spoken and respectful. But the book changed that, for the worse.
Reading a book made him a jerk? Was it Atlas Shrugged?
Indeed. He became a loudmouth braggart, insolent and lewd. Before long, he revealed what he had done. Proudly, I might add. Well, when I learned of his deeds, I confronted him. I instructed him to hand over the book. He agreed and left to fetch it. I never saw him afterward.
What could be so dangerous about a book? You are a mage, so was Hokum. Why would information be a threat?
Good questions. Legend has it that the book's primary function was to summon a kind of mystical energy. Energy far more powerful than any kind we know here on Arcos. Hokum desired power, but it turns out the book itself had a desire.
A book with a desire? What kind of tea are you drinking, old man?
Bear with me. You see, the book functioned as a dimensional access. A kind of sewer, if you will. In the same way that any book can open up new possibilities for a reader, this book opened up a host of new potentialities.
Can you break that down into plain language?
My apologies. The book was in reality an enchanted gate, a connecting point between two realities.
So, in reading the tome, Hokum opened a doorway to another place.
Precisely. Another place and a powerful presence. Ultimately, the book was a bait in a trap set by a foe long thought dead, an ancient power known as the Darg. Spirits charged with negative mana flowed freely into Arcos, dark heralds of the Black Surge that crushed most of Arcos long ago.
Oh my. Kirk, preserve our souls. So this book was a trap? this Hokum guy sprung it like an idiot. What happened next?
Hokum fled back to Siltheria. We lost track of him there, or rather what he had become. With the aid of dark powers, he was able to conceal his exact whereabouts from us. However, we believe he made it to Wildern.
Wildern? Where's that?
Smack dab under your feet.
Hokum turned himself into flooring.
Of course not. Bloody robot. Hokum made it to the bubble world that exists within Arcos.
Bubble world? Within Arcos?
Yes, there's another culture down there, other races. For reasons lost in time, it was sealed off. No one's been there for ages.
Kyrg's teeth. And this Hokum guy's down there? Place can't be very bright and shiny.
That, young man, is an understatement.
Are you all right, Helios?
I'm fine, thanks for your concern. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. With the Darg as both ally and power source, Hokum is potentially the most dangerous being on the planet. And now it would seem he, or it, is on a mission.
This is unbelievable. It sounds like some kind of legend or something.
Oh, I wish it were. There's much more to share, but I find I quickly grow fatigued these days. You continue on your way down the Etherwell. When you've talked to everyone, we'll assemble there.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
That is our way. Be seeing you.
Why does everybody in this place say "be seeing you"? It's such a strange way to say goodbye. Oh, another book. Jokes to Amuse Mages With by Mage Cronin Boyle. What did the mage say when he saw some mucilaginous matter? Ah, the life of flints. What's yellow and fizzes? A botched sulfur transmutation. What did the life of bones ask when it met with an unusual fluid distillation? Are you my mummia?
Oh boy, this is awful. Makes no sense. No wonder students stop training here.
Yeesh. Alright, how many more places are there for us to get to? Have we met all 4 people in here? No, I think we've met 3 of the 4. Okay, got some Ulk oil. Old board games with pieces missing, comic books with the covers torn off, broken toys, and scrapbooks. Cassilia's chambers.
Excuse us. Fesson told us to speak with you.
Yes, and you obeyed. Smart move on your part. I find disobedience very annoying. Brings out the worst in me. Makes me want to turn people into frogs.
Frogs?
Yep, and believe me, honey, you'd look lousy as a frog.
Okay, so,
Yes, spit it out, Blodney.
Now what?
Well, that depends. I can give you a high five and you can all leave, or we can work on a solution to your problem.
I kinda like the solution option here.
I thought you might. And you, dear? You must be Windleaf.
Yes, ma'am.
I haven't been called ma'am in centuries. You may call me Cassilia.
Because that is your name.
Quite so. Say, you have something of metaboline about you, robot. I can't quite put my finger on it, though.
I have never been to Metaboline. Perhaps some of my materials are from there.
Highly unlikely. The place disappeared long ago. Most curious. At any rate, Windleaf, I'm glad to see you, dear. There's only been one of us here for decades.
One of us?
Women, of course. You'll find it interesting here. There's much for you to learn.
But I won't be staying. We came to deliver a message.
No, dear. We made sure you were sent to us. We summoned you here for a reason. All of you. I'll let Helios tell you what that reason is. He is the Grand Mage, after all. Head to the Etherwell once you've spoken to us all.
We will, ma'am. Cassilia.
Good for you, dear. Be seeing you.
Well, I think now we've spoken with everybody. Comb with gray hairs in it, old pictures of dead mages, old love letters, of course. The only woman. It's a cupboard. Rifle through it, obviously. Back in current issues of Hooked on Alchemy, Magic and Mystery Monthly, and Fun with Tinctures. Spittoon. Half full. Why does everybody use spittoons in this place? Or maybe it's just her. It was that other room that had a spittoon half full of the dregs of old tea. Harv 5 is, I don't know, the least bad looking of the main characters, which is why I kind of like having him on point. But he's also pretty weird looking. Alright, let's see. Chateau de Carillon, red wine, vintage 441, contains sulfites, alcohol 13% by volume. Yeah, it's very LucasArtsy. Like, contains sulfites is funny in a fantasy environment in the same way it would be funny in Monkey Island. Rite Aid, electrolyte balancing mage drink. Always refreshing, always. Contains no organic ingredients, no liquids, and no solids. I guess Gatorade was kind of newly popular. Maybe not. I guess Gatorade got popular when, in the 90s? Maybe even before that. Because it did start out as an actual sports drink developed for, like, the University of Florida. Is that who the Gators are? Anyway. Let's see if I can remember which is which. Alright.
We are gathered. The decision has been made. It is our way. It is our way. They among us. Their burden is great.
They are among us.
They will help us, and we them, for that is our way.
That is our way.
The open vessel is here. Her friends are at her side. We must guide them all, for that is our duty.
Listen well, young visitors. I speak for the greater body, for all that have come, for all that follow.
For all.
Hello? Anybody home? Kirk knows we've been patient about this, but we need answers now. What's all this gobbledygook about?
Kirk, a fine chap, but alas, his is another story. Here then are the answers that you seek. With them, a path for each of you to travel.
You wish to know who killed your families?
The culprit is ultimately Damon Hookham, or whatever he has become. He's fled to Wildern. Somehow he's found quick transit between the worlds.
Wildern is a dark place, just right for the power that seethes in him like a nest of snakes.
We believe there might be a way to stop Hookham. It involves a rare book, the Natragor Codex.
I'm turning into Murray the Skull now.
The tome is in the possession of a colleague, Gamathel. He dwells in a tower on the continent of Siltheria.
Gamathel is eccentric. He dislikes travel and will not leave his tower. However, he will allow us to use the Codex. This we know.
The tome? Oh, no, that's not him.
The tome contains knowledge of the spell that will sever Hookham's connection to infernal power.
It also contains remedies for the wave of chaos sickness we have perceived spreading out over the land.
I've been wondering about that. Everywhere we go, we find madmen. It's getting pretty bad.
Indeed. It's hard to tune out the thoughts of the mad. As their numbers grow, so does our burden. and pain. As you can see, time is of the essence.
You sound like Harv 5 there. Stinger, show some respect. Sorry, sir.
As I was saying, will you go to Gamathel's tower? Will you bring us the Natragor Codex?
Of course. I will postpone my journey to Air to accompany these two. I will help my friends. Now hold on. What about Carolyn? You guys gonna help them out?
But of course, we can't really begin without the Codex, however.
Oh, yeah, okay. He's got a point there. Sure, I'm in. When do we leave?
So be it. Stinger and Harv 5, please return to your quarters upstairs.
Windleaf, could you spare us a moment or two?
Okay. Be up in a moment, guys. You sure? Yes, go. I'll be right here.
I'll be right there. Whatever.
Dear, I'm afraid you cannot accompany your friends.
What are you talking about?
Those two can more than adequately accomplish that task, but they cannot help you with yours.
Which is? Your task is to, shall we say, jumpstart your abilities. You must be infused. You're ready. It is your time. I don't like this. Please, get away from me.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Had the same reaction myself, but you won't regret it. None of us have.
You stay away from me. All the time you were just pretending. You aren't here to help us. You're evil.
No, dear, we're actually very good, but we need your help now. You know we're not here to hurt you. Search within yourself.
The ether well has been prepared. You will become one of us. A glorious fate, I assure you. Now, Fessin, now! I hated to do that, but times being what they are, didn't have much choice.
She'll be fine. At least she'll understand. Probably does already.
Fessin, you tell the others to get on their way.
Tell them that Windleaf has decided to stay until their return.
Tell them she is in training to boost her powers. Tell them whatever you need to, but get them on their way.
As you command, Magi. It is our way. So, gentlemen, Windleaf will not accompany you on your journey. Her studies must begin immediately. This is unfortunate. We are not accustomed to being understaffed. I'll still say something's not right. Why didn't she come tell us herself? That is irregular. Windleaf enjoys talking. Yeah, I mean, she would have wanted to come and tell us everything on her mind. It was a tough decision for her, but she is a serious young woman. She realizes that there's no time to waste. I'm sure you understand. Whatever. I still think something smells. We are in Arcos's most hallowed institution of higher learning.
Wow, I really can't talk today.
We are in Arcos's most hallowed institution of higher learning. We must trust our hosts and focus on our task. Speaking of which, how in Kierg's green teeth are we going to make it to Siltheria? All the ships were destroyed when Port Lacane was hit. I do not know. We must make for the northeast coast. There must be boats there. We will find a way. I hope you're right. Anyway, this place gives me the creeps. I'll just be happy to get away from Fessin. Affirmative.
Alright, can we save? Yes. Seems like a good time to do that. I wish it didn't take so long. I'm actually gonna do a second save slot for once. since we're now short a party member. Alright, so I guess it's time for us to leave.
No, this is just great. Now we're locked in here. This is troubling. Perhaps we should...
Actually, you won't be leaving that way. We had to lock that door. Too many beasties outside. Go to the bottom level, near where the meeting at the ether well took place. A new door has been unlocked. There you will find the exit leading to the channel, our tunnel passage to Silveria.
Why the hell didn't you tell us this before?
It must have slipped my mind. Wait until you're 344 years old.
Has anything else important slipped from your head?
No, not that I can remember. Feel free to use the new exit and entrance as you see fit. Be seeing you.
Come on, Heart 5. Any motion is better than no motion at all. Let's give this channel a whirl.
Any motion is better than no motion at all. Alright, so presumably there's going to be some kind of scene when we get to the bottom where we find out that Windleaf has been knocked into that pool of life stream, basically. I do see why they did this way, because it would be probably difficult if you still had access to the rest of the game world while something weird is going on. I don't know. Maybe not. Alright, I can't figure out how we're supposed to leave. Oh, there was a locked door. I guess that must be what we're supposed to go out through. Channel entrance.
What the hell's a channel anyway, Heart 5?
It is a transcontinental tunnel network, the design of Grand Mage Herkheimer.
Yeah! I hate it when you do that.
As I was saying, the channel connects Calestra to Silveria. You may use it for your journey.
This structure is safe.
That's what they tell me. Though you should watch out for collapsing corridors, rolling spherical boulders that might crush you, that kind of thing.
Pay a nickel, come see the funny man.
Just trying to lighten your spirits.
Stinger, it is time to egress. Now let's just get out of here, Heart 5. We'll deal with this clown later.
Be seeing you, I'm sure.
Brother.
At least the Magi saw it fit to give us magic items.
Yeah, I hope these fire charms do the stuff.
Fire Twitch attacks unlocked. To use, press the X and circle buttons in rapid succession once you've chosen your attack method. Okay. I don't think I guess I understand. God, no, why do they have to make it more twitchy? Oh well. Okay, here we go through the channel. Hey, it's Mag the Sun, shining down brightly on his children. Ode to the Twins. What's old Gubrath? Was it Gulbath?
These docks aren't in bad shape. Hope they get used again.
Alright, let's try a fight to see if we can do these Twitch attacks. Okay, I can't tell any difference. No. Like... Yeah, I can't tell. I can't, that doesn't seem to do anything. But I'm not entirely sure I'm doing it right. Oh good, they both gained a level, so I don't have to heal them. Oh, right, we have a bunch of garbage that we need to sell. Maybe we can do that here. Assembly of Kierg. Looks like an old church. Too bad it's all busted up.
The souls of the departed elders are enshrined here.
Don't see too many of those anymore.
It has been desecrated. The enemy seeks to demoralize. Hit where it hurts the most.
Alright, well, we've got a problem, which is that we have too much garbage. I think probably... Ah, fuck. Okay, get rid of the wine. Boy, otherwise we have only useful, technically useful stuff. Okay, we have two separate things that cure blindness, so get rid of one of them. Alright. This is the best we're gonna do. So there's not going to be anything we can... Alright, let's go. So, like... Because it says to tap... I think all it means is that my normal Twitch attack now has a fire elemental attached to it. Because they do seem to... Okay, these are all garbage.
Hello. Something is amiss.
Either that or this misses a something. Like cracked.
Take a deep breath.
Oh dear.
Lady, stop screaming.
Can't stop. Can't.
Uh-oh. Most peculiar.
She hates my voice.
Who? Who hates your voice?
My shadow.
Another reference to shadows.
Shadow, yes. Shadow hates voice. Shadow hates all. Hates you.
I think we better beat feet. This could get ugly.
No room for soap. Alright, screw it. I don't care about this other stuff. I'm kind of in trouble if I can't pick up any more stuff, though. Yeah, I'm fairly sure that... No, because I have fire equipment on me right now. So maybe I can't tell the difference when my Twitch attacks have firepower on them, because I already have firepower on my regular stuff. A light libation, Catch 22 brand malt libation. Beverage slogan, it ails ya, but it's for what ails ya. It's Catch 22. That's funny. Okay, no room for candy.
Seen any good shadows lately?
You're a million laughs.
What a relief. I was just checking to see if you were polluted like the others.
For some reason, we have not been affected. We have not yet been affected. Stress the word yet.
Well, that makes us a unique little group, eh?
You should get out of here. Carolyn seems to be a lot safer than this place.
Hey, old Gubrath is my life. Everything and everyone and everything I know is here. I'm sticking it out till the bitter end. Now, how about a room for the night?
Sure.
Gotta tell you, it's nice to see some sane people.
Alright. We got restored. Alright, so let's save. Even though it'll take 25 years to get through the save menu. Alright, is there anything in here of use to us? Boy, the chamber pots conveniently supplied in large, medium, and small sizes depending on your urgency. The management. No bouncing on the lower bunk. The management. Wait, does that mean you can bounce on the upper bunk? Alright. Don't need anything in here. Let's see. Hey, Chauncey's goods.
Alright, you dog sons, I won't go down without a fight.
Hold on, we're not here to fight.
Is that so? All the other freaks that come in here have.
We're freaks of a different breed, okay?
Oh, this is rich. A punk with an attitude and his sidekick a gadgeteer spy.
I am not equipped with spy gear. We mean you no harm.
Well, see to it that you don't make any sudden moves.
Sorry.
Can't be too careful these days, since the madness, that is.
How long has the town been like this?
Couple weeks now, ever since Hornhead attacked.
Hornhead?
Yep, big fella. Big old horns coming out of his noggin. Shot fire out of his hands too, was the darndest thing.
You got a good look then?
Oh yeah, took him a good half hour to blow the tar out of the town.
Yet it only took seconds for our homes to fall. Maybe he's getting weaker. Or perhaps he's taking his own good time.
Yeah, that could be too. Either way, we should tell the Magi. Pfft, the Magi? That lot of good they did us?
What do you mean?
Them bastards hid in their hole while that thing blew us to hell.
Don't be so quick to judge. They're doing their best to help.
Their best ain't good enough.
Easy for you to say, hold up in this shop.
Yeah, well, touche.
Alright.
Don't suppose you want to buy anything?
No, but I want to sell some stuff. But what is the question? Alright, get rid of the soap. Alright, let's just fuck off this barley fizz. This basket. 75 HP. Is that worth it? I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to start using. So these are 100 HP. I'm just probably gonna have to start using more items. 150, okay. Tastes great, but does nothing. Why would you want that? Completely restores HP, blah, blah. Okay, so that's kind of useful. All right.
Good luck. You'll damn sure be needing it.
All right. I guess that's. I don't know. There's more of this town over here, I guess. And we gotta do more fighting. There's a lot of these guys around. Okay, no, that doesn't work. Doesn't work either. I don't get how the other thing is supposed to be going. Also, it's hugely helpful for them to have characters off screen, because then I can't time their attacks. Oh, there's an item up here. It's blue. I don't know if that means it's useless or not. Okay. Those are both healing items, which is moderately useful, as it turns out. I don't know why I can't dodge the enemies now. Like, I ducked pretty fast after the sound happened. Alright. Okay, nothing doing. Was the inn free? I think the inn was free. So I'll be sure to stay again after I've finished in town here, just so I don't have to use up any healing items. Did I go in here? This looks like a place that I should be able to enter somehow. The stables.
I'm hiding here from my shadow. He keeps doing bad things to me. Have you seen my shadow?
This kid and Peter Pan, I guess.
My shadow has 2 heads.
The tub is filled with stagnant water. Standard oil lamp fueled by the blubber of deep-diving scraw behemoths. Can we climb this ladder? We can, haha! Autre chose? Bales of hay? Well, that was exciting. That is so obviously the door. Why can't I, unless this is the door? Okay. Okay, so there's that lighthouse. Okay, have we been in here? Yes. This is the Kierg Church. Old Gubrath Beacon.
Place looks pretty deserted. Better check to see if anyone's here.
Okay, those are useful. It's a map of Arcos showing the continents of Calestra, Siltheria, and Dantir, and the sea of immensity upon which they float. Okay. Oil lamp, oil lamp. Up we go. That definitely looks like a trail of blood leading up the stairs.
Ugh, something smells foul. Must be the keeper. What's left of him, anyway?
Okay, I definitely... There we go. Ooh. Nice. Cabinet contains raw beeswax for maintaining the lighthouse's light source. Contents: 300 corncob pipes. Keep away from moisture. Union made in Dantir by Commercial Cobbery Incorporated. Well, so much for that, but we did get a lot of money out of it. I guess it's time to continue on. Is it even worth staying at the inn? I guess. Yeah, it got us anyway. Womp 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 womp. Wait, I guess they're supposed to be holding sickles or something, but it kind of looks like they have little rabbit puppets on their hands. Oh. It costs 300 gold to stay here now? Boo. Fine. Alright, let's leave. Oh. Okay. Spike's hammer, who cares?
Hey, mister. Gee, spit it out already. Hello, right? You're trying to say hello.
No, I was hoping to curse you with eternal damnation, as in go to hell.
Explain, please. You should not feel such hatred towards a stranger.
It's your fault. It's lost, wandering. You'll scare it away. You'll drive me mad.
I think that's a trip that's already ended, buddy.
Where do you want to go today?
I do not know. Why do you ask?
Moons and stars, magically delicious.
This individual is beyond help. What an understatement.
Do not remove tag under penalty of death.
Alright, let's go. Try not to agitate him. I'm getting tired of putting these guys down. Let us hope the Magi find their cure, or we'll be putting many more to rest.
Alright, we have already got a bunch of garbage. Alright, I'm not gonna pick that stuff up. Let's go. Alright. There goes old Gubrath. Alright, I guess these are woods. There is a note attached to this curious statue or structure. Caution. Headhunters, tinkers, and unhappy trails ahead. Fire danger low. Meandering quotient high. That's weird. Do we end up in a battle or what? Oh, I guess we went the wrong way. I'm a bit confused. So this seems like... And what happens when we go this way? Okay. Something going on here. I don't... What is this place? Is this... Just a... I'm a bit annoyed. Is this actually like a place that we have to walk through and make a map of? That seems unlikely. But there does not appear to be any other way to go. Which is kind of weird and fucked. Surely there must be... What happens if we go a different way on this screen? So does going the wrong way... No. Okay, so now I'm really confused. I thought maybe there was only... I don't understand how I get... Like, I ducked real fast. What's going on here? Ow. And that's the first time we've run across those. I don't know if that's a positive sign or not.
Alright, Stumphead, I think we're officially lost. Making inaccurate statements is a poor way to cope with frustration.
So what's inaccurate?
I don't have a stump for a head.
Prove it.
It is you who have been guiding us. You have chosen incorrectly.
Oh, no you don't. You're supposed to be the big brain here.
I am without a doubt the only sign of intelligent life in this lonely forest.
What the fuck?
Huh? Hey, we're saved.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Greetings, brave travelers.
Hi yourself. Boy, are we glad to see you.
Fortune smiles upon me today.
And on us.
We're lost and we're hoping you can lead us out of this forest.
In life, we're all lost. Only the few find clarity. Am I right, my brothers?
Hey now, where did everyone come from?
Rejoice. Soon you will find purpose, radiant love, relief.
We already have a purpose. We must be on our way. Yeah, we've got all the love we need, thanks. Let's get ready to run, Heart 5.
Seize them.
Get your mitts off of me. Let go. I'm warning you. Ugh. Look out.
Bind them.
Let me go, you son of a... Ouch!
Pile up on the wooden one.
Clang.
Well done, my brothers. Take them away.
Alright, so we've been captured by...
Bask in the glory of the Godhead. Inabagada Davida.
Oh god. Praise be to the one head.
Through these offerings we serve him. Closer to the one head. Bzz, bzz, bzz. What is that noise? The wooden one stirs, or buzzes, or something.
Cease and desist.
In the name of the one head, curse this foul wooden demon. Ah, we're undone. You there, where am I? What are you doing to me?
The Godhead speaks.
Sky and stars, stop this madness.
Creature, can you understand me?
What in the... A wooden golem as well. This is the strangest dream.
You're not dreaming. Wake up, Stinger.
What?
We must escape.
What the hell is that? A detached head? They must have really socked it to me.
You think someone did a number on you?
This is no time to measure your respective testosterone levels and war wounds. We must flee.
What is this? The one head, it communes with our sacrifices.
We are deceived.
A foul trick is played on us. Kill them! Kill the false god! Kill them all! I say, lads, dream or no, those sound like fighting words.
He's joined the party? Okay.
Head's got a point. Let's let these nuts have it. As you wish.
Well, I was wondering if we would ever get different party members. Seems like we do, at least temporarily. Oh, nice. Whoa. So I guess he has a fire elemental attack.
I still don't understand what just happened.
Welcome to the club of all the nerve, worshipping me as a god.
Who or what are you, anyway?
The name is Xero, and I'm at your service.
That's quite a name.
Indeed, a name fitting for the first mage warrior of the House von Moon.
Mage warrior?
Aye, and to whom am I speaking?
I'm Stinger. This here's Harv 5.
Stinger, Harv 5. I greet you and give you thanks for your assistance.
Our pleasure. We almost gave up our ghosts for you back there.
Quite right. By the by, what was the matter with that lot? They seem to be suffering from a queer madness. Is it a plague upon the land?
Something like that. We should get moving. They won't remain stunned for long.
Jolly good idea, old man. Time for chit-chat later.
Alright, Clarity, Midheal, and Queen Brocool. I better have a look at his magic here. Alright. The glorious Mage Queen blasts all before her with a storm of lightning bolts. Okay, that seems obvious. Increase recipient's defense and agility. Blast through all foes on the battlefield. Paralyze all enemies. Okay. Sleep. Awaken. Okay. King Undrash, the great lord of the desert, unleashes a furious sandstorm. Okay, that seems obvious. Flurry of enchanted dirks unerringly strike the target. Size shield. So that increases defense, but the other one increases defense and agility. Okay. Okay, so Side Dagger seems like an upgraded version of Side Dart. Is there any stuff in here that I can take? Doesn't seem like it. Check your fortune. 12. Eschew the roaring flames. 18. Take great pains to eliminate the fetid vapors and impure sulfurs, after which the seed must be implanted. Okay? Ancient sage say, if it smells good, eat it. The Gadgeteers are not of this world. Theirs was destroyed. They want yours next. Look behind you, then look behind you again. Repeat as needed. A very great thirst for pathos here seeks to satisfy itself in a somewhat theoretical manner. What? Alright, it doesn't seem like there's anything useful coming out of that. An unremarkable stone wall.
The prisoners have escaped. Stop them.
There they are.
Alright.
So you thought you could just walk away and escape?
No, we're going to fight our way out.
I guess. I'm not 100% sure what the colors on the damage things mean. Either... Okay, Firethorn. Either yellow means they take extra damage, or it means they take less damage. I'm not sure which it means. Alright, well, that's all garbage. Well, here's more of them.
It is the one head! Ah!
Stop this instant.
As you wish, O Holy One.
What is the purpose of this place?
Here we store the possessions of those we have offered to you, O Great Head.
How ghastly.
Ghastly or not, I think it's time they made an offering to us.
Quite right. See here, attendant.
Yes, O Mighty One.
We'll be taking some of these things.
They're all yours.
Mighty generous of you. Let's stock up.
A sound plan. Fortune favors me.
Dear me.
Squishy cold hunts of skin and meat. Vegetable orbs, a symbol of purity and perfection.
If there's anything else I can do, a holy war, a temple in your honor, a slaughter of innocents, just ask.
Alright, well, I guess that's it. Stone vertebra. Okay, this is all garbage. So I guess the cool thing about Zero's attack is that it doesn't require ammo.
Who goes there?
Alright, here we go again. I don't know, something tells me that I'm doing less damage than I should be doing because of these weapons, but that feels wrong somehow also. Right. Gamathel's Tower. Left Old Gubrath. Alright. What is Pilge Syrup? We better find out. Alright, that's it. Restores 200 HP. Okay, good. That was worth it. Alright, so we've made it to the village. Let's go to the tower. Okay, so we made it to the other side. Gamathel's the person we're trying to talk to. Whoa, this place is gorgeous.
I can hear things, creatures, animals stirring within.
The tower, it belongs to a mage, does it not?
Yeah.
The architecture seems familiar. It reminds me of King Phenoma's spire.
So, old King Phenoma built him good, huh?
Indeed. And what a lovely wife he had. Ah, the queen.
Gentlemen, we have a job to do.
Yeah, Harv 5. Fancy house to run through.
This house may contain valuable data.
Hold your hat on. So, Xero, tell me more about this queen.
Oh, she was a fine one, but let's talk of this later. I think our friend Harv 5 is correct. On we go, then.
At last, I tire of waiting.
Hey, Xero, word of advice. Don't let Harv 5 think he knows what he's doing. He'll just go to that wooden head of his.
I shall keep that in mind.
What is it now? More whispered secrets regarding the Queen.
What's it to you, Hey Brain? What would you know about women anyway?
1,000 apologies, Harv 5. We were discussing tactics, nothing more.
I see. Sound judgment.
Thoughtless of us to exclude you. Let's see what's in there together.
Sounds like a plan.
Meanwhile, back at the Magic Academy, Helios continues to educate his newest student.
And that's why we had to, well, encourage you into the ether well. We had no choice.
I would have gone voluntarily if you just told me what was at stake.
I know that now, but well, even mages sometimes act hastily. We apologize.
No need, but I want to learn more. You owe me that.
Agreed. Where to start? Let's see.
My dear, the entity in question is most perplexing, and not at all easily described or understood. It all started with Krob the Foolish, who was once Krob the Grand, a mage in the service of Queen Tulia I. I believe that was in, the year 2 BF, or before the fall, of course. Krob promised the Queen an endless supply of magical power, and labored to tap into the forbidden black art of chaos transmutations. He told her he was creating a new source of positive energy.
Sounds like a great guy.
Quite. At any rate, late in the year 1 BF, Krob's monkeying had an unexpected side effect. He managed to pry open a window in time and space, and voila.
In rushed the bad guys.
Right, only it wasn't just the bad guys, it was the Darg. The Darg could best be characterized as an idea which is passed from person to person, very much like an illness. Only this particular idea had succeeded in spreading itself endlessly across the cosmos.
It's unimaginable.
Oh, it gets worse. This particular idea, when shared across thousands of millions of individuals, actually manifests itself into a physical form to cement its domination. Are you still with me?
Barely. I don't like what I'm hearing.
I would expect not. Now, the physical manifestation of the Darg spreads terror, and in so doing it entrenches itself deeper in the hearts and minds of its victims.
Great Kirk's spirit.
The Darg changed the flow of history on Arcos. No one really knows what happened during the years of chaos. That is the darkest period in history, and one that offers no point of entry to modern scholars. All we know is that by around 29 AF, there weren't many people left alive. Most of Arcos lay in ruins. Only western Calestro was relatively intact. Much of Siltheria was reduced to a vast desert. Many now legendary cities, such as Metaboline, simply disappeared without a trace.
I just want to go to sleep. I feel numb.
I know, child, but that is what you cannot do. You must become stronger. You have so much riding on you now, as do your friends.
It seems pointless.
No, dear, it is all going exceedingly well. But Fessin is waiting for you now in the library. Go, study what he gives you. Learn, learn, learn. There's so much for all to learn, and some vital knowledge is close at hand.
Alright, so much for that. Probably not a good sign that there's a fly hanging around here. Yep. Oh, shit. Okay. Gotta get rid of some stuff. Why do we have two different types of thing that do the same thing? Alright, Mage Helm. I'm gonna assume that's for you. Good. Steel Helm, looks like we don't need. Okay, Crescent Sword. Okay, that's not as good as the sword he currently has, which is the Ranger Sword, which has Firethorn on it. Okay. However, I do want to see what happens if we put that on him just temporarily. If he'll do significantly more damage or not. Okay, 136. We were doing about the same. Okay, and it's still going to be yellow. Okay, so I actually don't. I don't get what the numbers are really mean, the colors of the numbers. Oh, god damn it. Okay, let's see what the Ranger Sword is like. I did put the wrong thing on him. Let's see what happens now. $133, $138. $126. Yeah, I can't figure it out. Doesn't seem to make any difference. For Order Dagger, okay. Surely I can. Okay, we don't need these. Ballyman bow, attack plus 40. Gubrath and bow, attack plus 45. Okay, so we can get rid of this old bow. Honestly. Ah, shit. Oh well. I haven't really been using those anyway. The Grand Dining Room. Fused silverware. Well, that all seems great. Alchemical chamber. Emanation of phlogiston. Thatok horn, good for vitality. Deer antler. Mage gauntlets. Let's go. Boo. Okay, that thing is definitely... I don't know, resistant? I don't know. It doesn't seem to be making enough of a difference. Okay. Okay, wear those mage gauntlets. Why can't you wear them? Oh, I guess because you don't have arms. We'll just have to hold on to them then. The vault. Oh my god. Alright, I'm getting to the point where... Alright, go. Ah, fuck me. All this garbage is really irritating. Okay, Defender Scythe, Gamathel Sword, Mage Armor. Okay, so that's an improvement. Gamathel Sword. That's probably better. It has Earth Tooth. Okay, and I assume he can't wear this mage stuff, except for the mage helm. It's a scroll. Used to eschew obfuscation. Cast at your own risk. Well, we were told by our fortune to do that. Back issues of Popular Magic. It's a case of mage wipes for those stubborn lab stains that can alter space and time. Use only once, then discard immediately. Caution, avoid spontaneous combustion while using product. Warranty void if used carelessly or not as directed. Alright, so let's see if Earth... Well, that didn't help. can't see if I'm doing more damage. I can't really tell. Except for Stinger can't hit anything anymore. He seriously can't hit anything anymore. He hasn't landed a blow this whole battle. That's bizarre. Alright, Xero gained a level and learned some new spells. Alright, so this place is done. What's over here? The Master's bedroom.
King's honor. I've not seen such wounds in a long time.
What happened to him?
It's an old form of execution through mystic means. The victim is turned inside out.
So it seems.
It was reserved for the worst of criminals. Eventually it was outlawed.
Gruesome. What a way to check out. No one deserves that.
This is the work of a stalker.
Stalker?
A nickname for a foul breed of creature created by the dog as enforcers of its will. If I'm not mistaken, that corpse over there is or was a stalker.
The return of darklings such as this cannot bode well. We must be cautious.
Altering to that.
Rest well, honored mage. Your death shall not be in vain.
Well, well, well. Whatever do we have here? An ill-mannered whelp. A skull too stupid to die.
I say, this fellow's got nerve.
And a barnyard curiosity. Who are you? State your business. Who am I? Don't you know? Should we, you spike-headed freak? Now, soon you'll be screaming my name, begging for release.
Oh. Wait a minute, I know you. Can't remember your name.
Ooh, this is delicious. My oldest foe, an amnesiac. Hey, enough with the chest-thumping, chump. Come on, guys, let's kick this goons. Stay your distance, cur. I have a message for your masters, the Magi. Speak your peace, enemy. Tell those impotent swine that I will come for them soon. I'm sure that's gonna make them tremble. I will bring death, as I have here, as I have to so many places. What other places? Well, there was this stinking pit of a port town. What was it? Oh yes, Port Lacane. Ring a bell? You? You did that? You bastard! Get him! Kill him! Oh, goodness me. A squealing, pimpled teen with a sword. I suppose I should flee. Gah! Till we meet again. Oh, and do close the door on the way out. It's a bit drafty in here. Damn it. What's wrong with you guys? We let him get away. Stinger, he is the one who raised our homes. If that was the guy. He just said,
Did Harv 5 say if?
What could we have done going up against a being who can destroy a town?
Against a being who can destroy a mage.
Ugh, that being has ruined my life.
Be at ease, Blade Son. Our day of retribution will come.
Better be right. At least the enemy has a face.
And a name. Mannheim. His name is Mannheim.
That should just fit on a tombstone.
Well said.
Let's find this book and get out of here.
Alright, I don't care about those things. We found the codex.
Blech. Ye gods, what a fetid stench.
Olfactory sensor off.
Beg your pardon?
In layman's terms, I turned off my nose.
Ah, most handy.
I see no need to inhale such foul odors. Wish I could turn my nose off. Ugh. Gamathel went down fighting. These wounds are mystic in nature. Ugh. How did you know that, Harv 5?
I cannot say. I just knew.
Well, he's right. No weapon makes holes like that. No normal flame burns so hot. Ugh, this thing's gonna make me hurl. Let's go back to the academy.
So I guess that's the cerebral jolt. Whoop.
Definitely a bed suitable for an enlightened being.
We do seem to run into a lot of people who are like already relieved of their entrails. The Den. It's a brochure. The Joys of Old Gubrath by the Gubrathian Travel Society, 45. Suddenly, there's Old Gubrath. Nestled along the shores of the southern Siltharian Sea, whoops, let's do this again. Lies the quaint village of Old Gubrath. A popular travel destination for decades, Old Gubrath offers a fine inn, delicious seafood, and a casual, peaceful environment. Day trips include a journey north through the amazing Gubrath woods to see the splendid Tower of Gamathel, often referred to as Gamathel's Tower today. Come often to enjoy the delights of Siltharia, and remember, if it's Old Gubrath, you might come for the day, but stay for a lifetime. The Smajik arrives and kills many. Translated from Ancient Arcosian by Lang Scott, Arcos Royal Society. Long ago, there were people here living a nomadic existence. These people, the Quek, knew of others in the area, especially those dwelling along the shore with whom they traded. Now it happened in one of those shoreline villages, Akwomima, that something awful came out of the sea. It must have come from under the seafloor and made its way there. It was a big thing that just came out and lay there and could draw people into it with its breath. In fact, for many months, that's all it did. It just lay there inhaling things. Its breath was so strong it could draw people in from distant villages. A man might try to evade the thing, but it would still pull him in no matter how hard he struggled. It would always swallow these people. Then it would flop around and find more people in another direction. One day a young warrior ran into the thing's tail and painted a face on it. A big face, but simple. The thing made an odd noise and flopped about so that it could inhale its own tail. It inhaled for days. It took in all the sand on the beach. It took in fishing canoes and nets. And finally it took in its own tail until it ripped itself apart. Pieces of the thing floated down into the sea and began to grow. And this is the birth of seaweed, which the tribes along the seashore later came to harvest and eat. Now we can only wonder where the mate of that thing is.
It's a standard Arcosian calendar, 14 months, 34 dates per month, except during leap years.
I do like that they change it up with the battle music. Okay, so actually this sword is bad news for these bats, Fledermice. So let's swap it. It's a book. The One Alchemy by Mage Willer. You may be asking, Mage Willer, how many species of moisture do you suppose to be in each composite thing? Well, let me say this about that. There are three. The Elementarian, which is of course the vase of the elements. Then comes the Radicalian, which, to put it succinctly, is the oil or balm in which the entire virtue of the subject is resident. Lastly but not leastly comes the Alimentarian, the true natural dissolvent, which draws up the drooping internal fire, causing corruption and blackness by its humidity.
Knowledge. It comes in many forms, I guess.
Alright, so we're done with that. Guess we'll see what's in here.
The cellar.
Advanced chemistry supplies for mages only. Contents: 1 copper operculum, 1 spithmia, 1 frying pan, 2 stones of succinous matter, and 1 hairnet. Ah, come on. Anglerville's Best Incorporated. Dried salted kmee fish fillets and light oil. Well, it doesn't seem to be. Contents: extract aqua fortis, made from these fine ingredients: 4 stones of salt niter, 3 stones of green vitriol, 1 stone of alum, 1 stone of sal ammoniac, which has previously been slightly pounded. Fortified youngerberry wine, for medicinal purposes only. Alright, well, I guess we're done in here. Wow. Back we go. God, will we ever find our way through? So I'm assuming, okay, this is locked.
Can't seem to open the gate from this side.
Okay, I literally just noticed that the 3 continents are shaped like a dick and balls. Okay, so we're in Siltheria, which is the dick of the 3 continents. Will we ever find our way out again? I don't know. We just went the same way twice. We did it! Alright. Is there any reason to go to old Gubrath? I guess we could try selling some stuff. Man, and still get hit by this. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Ah. I must say that as slightly odd as the battle system is, it is kind of unique in the sense that you do kind of... It's better not to have everyone attack the same one to keep the enemies kind of from bunching. Alright. Back to the Wizard Tower, or whatever that place is called. The Mage Tower. Oh, we should try selling our garbage. I don't even know if we have any garbage. Life back sell for a lot of money, so they must be better than the death cheats. Okay. Back through the channel. Kerplunk. Alright, Harv 5 has gained a level and acquired immunity to sleep. That's pretty good.
So, we're back, are we?
Oh, would you stop doing that? And yeah, we're back.
You've brought a head with you. It'll have to sleep outside.
Who is this harlequin? He can't be one of the Magi.
I serve the Magi. You may call me Fessin, for that is my name.
This is Zero Fun Moon, Mage Warrior Extraordinaire.
Mage Warrior, eh? If you're so extraordinaire, then what happened to most of you?
A pleasure to meet you, sir. Someday I'd enjoy sitting down and telling you all about it, but for now I should just like to chat with the Magi.
Yeah,
We need to tell them that their guy in Siltheria is deader than a box of rocks. But fortunately, we got the book.
Bad news with good news. I think perhaps you should tell them yourself. And, oh, by the way, that is hardly a book.
It has pages of printed text sandwiched between 2 covers. It is a book.
For some odd reason, Robot, I think you just sparked my appetite. At any rate, why should I engage in a duel of wits with an unarmed opponent? All will be revealed to you in good time. I'll roust the Magi. Meet them in the meeting chamber upstairs when you're able. You might wish to freshen up in the guest quarters first, and you, Stinger, you might wish to change your socks.
Kierk's yellow toenails, I hate that guy.
Let's hope the Magi are more reasonable.
We must endure his sarcasm. His masters might be the only ones who understand what is happening. I know. Come on, guys, let's go on upstairs.
You know the way, and lead on.
Okay, on the chance that we're gonna get Windleaf back. Oh.
We're relieved to see you. Welcome back. Thanks. We've returned with an ally, as well as the book. Please, take the Natragor Codex. And now, Helios and Cassilia meet Xero von Moon, former mage warrior.
Von Moon? Now there's a name I haven't heard in quite a while. It can't be. You're not Hellraiser Helios, the original bad boy of the Academy?
Well, I haven't raised much hell in many moons, but that was once my nickname, yes.
This is delightful. I'm so glad your powers have preserved you.
The ether well keeps us fit, but not forever.
Greetings, Xero von Moon. We could use the skills of a mage warrior.
Yes, and to that end, I must ask you, Xero, what are your allegiances, your priorities?
I think that is obvious. My king is dead. The court has crumbled to dust. The Dark are back. They must be vanquished. That is my duty.
I'm relieved. We'll get a chance to chat later, but for now I fear we must cut to the chase.
One of our own, a mage called Hokum, has been corrupted by the Dark. He found a codex which summoned the ancient knowledge and invited the Scourge.
A mage brought it back. That is troubling. Much time has passed since the first visitation. Our attempts with the Gadgeteers to get the technology to displace the memory of the ancient Scourge had nearly succeeded.
We had begun to obliterate all traces of that cursed beast. To knock it out of the public domain, as it were. But Hokum's mischief dredged up worry, concern.
He renewed and revitalized the myths and legends, and now they're coming true again. By the way, where's Windleaf and the other Magi?
Alva Brendan are deep in arcane research.
While Windleaf, she's on her way now. She was studying. Studying? What? How to focus her energy and her mind.
How to turn something into nothing, and back again.
Windleaf, are you okay?
Of course I'm okay. What did you expect? Do you hear that these guys shoved me into a pit or something?
Of course not. we were just worried about you.
Well, stop worrying, and introduce your friend.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Xero von Moon, at your service, Windleaf.
Nice to meet you.
We kind of bumped into Xero up in Siltheria. He had a sort of a fan club up there, but we managed to persuade him to join us.
Quite.
Now that we're all here, I think we have a plan of action.
I believe we can put a stop to this dark madness.
At least we think so.
What about these gadgeteer fellows? Can't they just wallop the tar out of the dark?
Unfortunately, it isn't that easy. They're infected with the malaise just as we are. I'll tell you about it later.
Who knows? They may have even brought it here by mistake.
But now to the matter at hand. There are 2 critical tasks we need to accomplish immediately. First, in order to cast the spell of banishment, we need the Orb of the Heavens.
You don't mean the...
Indeed. The mythical object said to lie in the depths of the ancient ziggurat. It does indeed exist.
The ziggurat? I know that place. When do we depart?
You'll get your chance, just hear me out, please. Because the ziggurat lies across the sea and all ships have apparently been destroyed, we will need to elicit the aid of the wind travelers.
The people of Benebrokel can arrange a meeting. It should be a snap.
As long as it isn't our necks that do the snapping.
There is a second task.
Yes, the second has to do with the Wildern.
The middle world.
Yes, unfortunately, the only way we know of that leads to Wildern.
It's through the Great Vortex at the bottom of Loch Doen. Our allies, the Gadgeteers, have made an agreement with the City Council at Carolyn. The City of Air is now in the service of the Council members. Air can be summoned with the mechanism located in the bell tower next to the Council building.
The Gadgeteers have suggested they know a method of allowing travel through the Great Vortex.
We must trust them on this point. Since we can't break through whatever it is screening our thoughts in Wildern, we need you to look around and report on what you see there.
If I may speak, Helios? Of course. I'd like to be part of the team going to the ziggurat. I know those lands, at least I used to, and I could probably provide some guidance. Stinger could come with me to help me with the things I cannot do, such as manipulating levers, scratching my nose, and such.
Hello, H.O.
Actually, Zero, I think I'd be most effective opening up the way to Wildern. Harv 5, Windleaf, and I have recently come from Carolyn. We know the members of the council, and they owe us a favor. Harv 5 could come too.
Then who will assist me?
One moment, please. I did not care for Carolyn. There were too many people. There was too much noise. I would rather go with Zero to seek out the legendary fortress under the desert.
Now we're talking.
Then it's settled.
Xero and Harv 5 will make for Benebrokel and seek out the Wind Travelers. And Windleaf and Stinger will arrange for Air to visit Carolyn and for the Gadgeteers to supply a means of transportation to Wildern.
May we all find the strength we need to achieve our goals.
We will focus our minds and our hearts, for that is our way.
All right, who do we get to go with first?
Meanwhile, in a dark, foreboding place deep within Arcos.
Stand, loyal one, let me hear your report. As you predicted, the Magi have started to move. They have acquired agents.
Agents? Why, that almost makes the Magi sound resourceful. One would think they'd have learned after so many failures.
Yes, well, we can't take them lightly. The Mage Warrior is back in action. This in spite of having misplaced his body.
Von Moon? So, the cultists have lost their little god. What a shame.
They also have a new Magi. She's called Windleaf. She's young, but she might become a problem.
Most curious. It's been a while since the old ones signed up a new student.
A mage with training wheels. Why worry?
Ah, what a delightful image, but unfortunately inaccurate. This new mage could destabilize things, rake up some muck.
Master, you're overthinking things, no?
You know, I didn't lobotomize you for many reasons. Second-guessing me isn't one of them. Unless you fancy a life as a mental midget, you'd be wise never to question my judgment again.
Yes, my lord.
I tire of your company. Alert all of our toadies in the field. See to it that welcoming parties are in place to greet these agents.
It shall be done, O wise one.
Report when you have more information.
I live to serve.
Dismissed. So, Helios, what game are you playing? Do your best, old man. You might once have been my teacher, but I've outgrown you. In ways you wouldn't understand.
Alright, I need to decide which quest I will play first. Use the party splitting screen to adjust your party's inventory as you see fit. To be successful, you must make sure you have enough items, weapons, and armor to get you through the rough times ahead. Look for party switch points at inns. You can use them to go from one party to the other as you play. Good luck. Alright, which party do I want to play first? Alright, let's do Xero and Harv 5 first, I guess. Oh, jeez. Alright, this is the first time, I think, ever that a game has taken this seriously. Alright, this is boring. Ba 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 ba. I don't remember what this did, but we'll give it to them. Okay, we'll give this stuff to them. I believe those are all. Actually, I'm not sure now whose those are. I think they're his. All right, we're done.
I hope Stinger and Windleaf can learn more about Wildern before they head off.
They must. They will journey to an unexplored and wild new land. There may be death.
Of 5, there could also be life. This is the time to think positively.
I will work to become a more optimistic Harvester Mark V robotic entity.
That's the spirit, I think. Now, let's go before Fessin brings us any more maps and books to read. I already know where I'm going.
As you wish.
We shouldn't interrupt Windleaf and Stinger in the library.
Affirmative. They have enough to think about.
Good. Come on, then.
All right, well, clearly. Oh, fun. We are his, I forget where we're actually supposed to go. A symbol of man's utter inhumanity to his fellow man. Oh, right, Ben and Brokel, that's where we're going. Ah, come on. Howie. I definitely wanted to be Fun Moon, so this is fun. If you're gonna put somebody on point, it should always be the floating head. Okay, did we miss anything down here? It's, in a way, very liberating to have given up half of our inventory. This means, at least for a bit, we won't have to think about it. The topography looks like that, the lobster tail, that, like, Italian-American pastry.
I say, what an amazing abyss. The famed Grand Chasm. My former owners used to tell cautionary tales to their children that involved this place.
Is that so?
Indeed. The tales all involve the fate of naughty or willful children. Usually a dark, frightening form would emerge from the Grand Chasm in the dead of night to drag such children back down into it.
What a gruesome notion. Why would a parent frighten a child so?
I do not know. I do know that I was often summoned to change soiled diapers and breeches after such a story had been told.
How maternal of you.
We should proceed.
Righto. Well, you first. Or are you checking for something? A dark, frightening shape, perhaps?
Negative. Merely assessing the structural integrity of the bridge.
Ah, how thoughtful. I mean, after all, the last ogres died out centuries ago. Or did they?
Your modest attempts at humor are delaying our mission.
Then let's get on with it.
If you're a floating head, it doesn't matter if the bridge works, I guess. Well, this is a place. It's really funny the way he ducks.
Meep, meep.
What's this? It appears to be an elemental charm. An ice charm, if I'm not mistaken. Bound to be useful. Quite useful.
Okay. Press the X and square buttons in rapid succession once you've chosen your attack. Oh, I think I understand how this works now. So instead of doing a regular power attack, No, I still don't get it. Maybe I have to hit them at the same time? Nope. Really don't understand it. I may actually have to look it up. Yeah, that's all the same. I can't figure it out. All right, let's have a look here. Shadow Madness, Twitch attack. Somebody has a YouTube video called it the worst PS1 RPG. All right. Oh, the point man either gets the first turn in battle or receives massive speed boost at the beginning of battle. Since spells in this game utterly destroy randoms, there's little reason to use anyone but Windleaf as a point man. Ah. Okay. Twitch attacks. The elemental properties could be nifty if they worked properly. Okay. Twitch attacks are tricky. Timing is weird. You need to hit the button before the swing sound occurs. Alright, let's see here. Twitch attack. Okay, this can be used to make a double hit on an enemy. It's mainly useful for close-up fighters, blah blah blah. Fire are automatically unlocked during Chapter 5. To use, press the X and circle buttons. It's exactly what it tells me in the game. In rapid succession, once you've chosen your attack method. The ice Twitch attacks. Oh. Okay, so when I'm doing yellow damage, they are doing less damage based on elements. Okay, so Twitch attack is under the magic menu. Possibly. Let's trigger a fight and see if we can figure this out. No. I am having trouble figuring this out. It doesn't help that they miss so fucking much. Like, I can't tell. That's not doing anything. Ah. He misses so much, I can't tell if... There we go. Okay, so I did one, and it was very difficult to tell the difference. Okay. Okay, so that didn't make sense. So the blue is when you do extra damage. Yellow is when you do less damage, and red is when you do normal damage. I think. Great. A maze, exactly what we wanted. Well, that didn't work. Okay, let's try going down this way. You find the frozen corpse of a man. He's clad in a ghastly assortment of multicolored rags. His feet are bare. He clutches a piece of garbage to his chest. It is obvious he died of the madness.
Look, fellow travelers.
Perhaps.
Hey, you there. Yes? You can't go through here. Why not? Is the path unsafe? You could say that. It's gonna be real unsafe for you if you don't give us your goods. Ah, highwaymen. It figures.
You are foolish. We are on an important mission.
Oh, an important mission.
We will not comply with your demands. Please stand aside. There may be death.
Turn that thing into kindling, boys. Well, you warned them.
Alright, let's blow him up. Oh, that's some tits. Oops. Well, that was a mistake. Fine. Ugh. Fine, King Undrash. Well, so much for all of my MP.
Give us your goods indeed. Why, I could have thrashed them with one eye closed.
Quiet, please. We must chat about this incident later. We now have a more urgent matter to attend to.
Let me guess, you dropped a contact lens?
Negative. It concerns the impending avalanche.
Oh! Why didn't you say so? Run! That was entirely too close for comfort. Thank the gods above for your mechanical ears, my friend.
Such thanks would be ill-placed.
Yeah?
First, had you not been boasting, you too would have heard the rumbling. Second, the gods were not responsible for the creation of my ears. Gadgeteer design team CY101 implemented these biotech sensory instruments. You may direct your thanks to them if you wish.
So be it. Here's to design team CY101. Cheers. By the by, where are we? And where is everyone? Doesn't seem to be a soul around here.
We are in Benabrokel. We are not alone. Plenty of souls are nearby. You only need listen.
Tortured souls, then.
Stand ready. Hostile encounter imminent.
Oh, good gracious. Enough with the theatrics, R5. What makes you think we're in danger anyway? Oh, I think I understand now. Thanks.
Well. Why is his attack a different color now? Does it have to do with the magic that he used recently?
The undead. Foul, putrid creatures.
There are more, many more.
We should see if there are any of the undead about. That's a little joke, R5.
As you say.
You have no sense of humor at all, do you?
Irrelevant. Let us seek survivors. Let us purge the unliving.
Yes, let's.
Alright. More spells. Oh, does that mean he...
Hello, is anyone there?
Oh, sure, that's the ticket. Yes, please allow me to open my door so you jolly undead fellows can come in and munch on my bones.
I assure you, we're not undead.
Oh yeah? Prove it.
Kicks teeth, Ragart. How many zombies talk like that? We've both heard the undead grunting at our door for days now, scratching to get in. This is different.
Well, I suppose you're right.
Of course I'm right, and you're paranoid.
Oh, very well then, you may enter. We've been discovered, Moira. Run for your life!
Wait, we will not harm you.
The monsters are out there, my good man. First zombies, now it's a wooden man with his buddy. Buddy that just happens to be a decapitated head. Great Kirk, what did I ever do to be punished so? Give me a sign, I beg of you.
He makes a valid point. Our visages are somewhat unique.
Well, it certainly isn't our fault how we look. Do you think I want to look like this?
Relax, husband. I sense that these two are allies.
Have you gone mad too? They're grotesque monsters, look at them.
Every other monster we've encountered would have been chewing on us by now, husband.
Ugh. I hate it. You not hate it when your woman is right. Oh, I actually kind of like a woman with a good head on her shoulders. Yes, you would, wouldn't you?
We digress. How long have the undead been here? About a week. They came from nowhere and they never sleep.
We thought we'd at least be able to get out and about during the day. No such luck, though.
The foul things have forced us to live like rats.
Take comfort, madam. Help has arrived.
We will need your assistance.
You got it. That's the spirit, sir.
What can we do?
For now, all we need is shelter. Why don't you use our barn? It's through that door there.
Most of the animals have been savaged by those creatures. We will protect those few animals that remain.
With your help, we'll put an end to this.
Thank you. We just want our lives back.
Whee! Sky and stars, how the mighty have fallen.
Is there a problem?
Yes, this place, this pit. To think that I, a Von Moon, must sleep here? Ludicrous.
Is that all? Please calm yourself. I have spent much of my life in such places. There is no shame here.
Well, that's fine for a farm tool such as yourself, but...
Your era is long dead. The people you once knew, too. You must be grieving. But a new age greets you. And you must somehow find a way to survive in it. You must be flexible. You must learn to live all over again.
Such flexibility involves sleeping amongst sheep.
If necessary.
Bloody wooden golem. I'll see you in the morning.
At least you have sheep to count. May you go to sleep promptly. Bye.
Oh, go till a field, you cheeky wooden bugger.
I laugh.
These guys are weird. Oh. All right. What is this thing? This is a party swapping point. Oh. No, I don't want to change to the other party. Lamb jerky. This is the neatest hovel I've ever seen. A gold piece would bounce chin high if tossed onto this bed. Alright. Jump back into your graves, you zombie fiends.
The Well of Sorrows. There's an item here, and I can't get it. You can see that green. Well, I guess whatever this is can't be that important. What a dumb design choice. Well, whatever. I forget what green things are. Okay, take it. Whoa. No, honestly, the Ranger armor is probably better. All this plate mail stuff is kind of garbage. R.I.P. Gentle Wind Traveler, name unknown. Found lifeless on the ground at the base of the Great Cliffs. Alright, let's kill these zombarinis. We may as well use magic, eh? Not sure that helped. Unfortunately, this takes too long. So her attack seems to be well. I don't know. I don't know if their elemental attacks are worth the difficulty of inputting them. Like, I'm assuming that fire is what we want here. I really wish I could figure out why. I also don't know why ice attacks are doing more damage than fire attacks here. There's something really irritating about doing the complex button input for the extra damage and then having him miss.
Are you a Sweeney?
I don't think so.
Then be off with you.
Beep, 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 beep. Alright, let's see if we can figure out another spell that could be useful. I don't think I do. Alright, let's try a side dagger. No, that's not that good. Ah, frick. Alright, 2 more to go. Boop, 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 boop. So the color of his attack just seems to have changed permanently. Maybe it has to do with his level having gone up. Yeah, the extra damage is pretty minimal. I don't know if it's worth the extra effort.
No one in here but us helpless folk. And a couple of cases of high explosives. Now scram.
Alright, let's do it. Yeah, honestly, it's almost this. I mean, it's basically the same amount of damage. Except I'm timing it wrong sometimes still. God, Harv. Alright, well that's done at least. I didn't even get a sense of what was going on here before we got pounced on. I guess this is one of the ones on the map. Jesus, Harv. The inability of my characters to hit their targets is quite annoying.
Well, I dare say we polished off the last of them.
Perhaps you spoke too soon.
That sound, it's dreadful.
The undead must have come from the graveyard.
So perhaps we should make sure there are no more of them lurking about there.
Let us proceed.
Ah, fuck. Let's get whatever this is. Ah. Garbage, but funny, because it's a playground.
What manner of place is this?
Can't say for sure. Perhaps it's a dungeon.
It seems deserted. Let us move on.
C'est quoi ça?
Something carved in the stone above the opening here. Sacred cliffs. Do not enter. As you wish, whoever you are.
Alright, well, before we do the boss battle, we may as well take a nap at the house. I honestly, for the life of me, can't tell what the deal is with that. Alright, let's save. Time for a boss fight. Uh-oh, where'd this come from? I actually don't know what that does. Well, that was easy.
Is it just me, or was that the ugliest thing you've ever seen?
I have seen many ugly things.
Yes, well, be that as it may, I think we've just made a world a brighter, happier place.
There was death. The evil is gone. We can prevail.
Indeed. I'm starting to feel like we're getting somewhere with all of this.
Let us seek out the villagers. We must tell them they can come out of hiding.
Off we go.
Well, guess there's nothing interesting going on in here anymore.
Aha! The fair people of Benabrokel. The undead are now, well, dead again.
The danger is over. The creatures have been nullified.
It's time to celebrate.
Are you sure? They could be hiding. If so, then you shall have to deal with them.
What my mechanical friend is trying to say is that it's time for everyone to pull together.
The walking barrel speaks the truth. I'm tired of being afraid. From now on, we will fight to defend our town. I'm with you, Ragark. By all rights, we should be dead. We owe everything to these outsiders. This floating head and his machine friend.
Funny you should mention outsiders. You see, we have a favor to ask of you.
Name it. We understand you can contact the Wind Travelers. Wind Travelers? Wind Travelers. You mean like birds or something? Nope, never heard of them.
Please, if not for us, then for the Magi.
What have they got to do with this?
We're on a mission for them, one which will help us all.
It is of the utmost importance. Ragark, do you need a sharp stick in the eye? These people saved our lives and our village.
Well, yes, I suppose they did.
Well?
All right, though I don't do this lightly. Yes, strangers, we can contact those enigmatic people, but it'll be up to you to deal with them. For better or for worse.
We are prepared, and thank you.
Have a care, though. They don't like to be disturbed.
You must be polite and speak nothing but the truth. They'll know if you're lying.
But of course. What do we look like, a couple of idiot farmers?
Oh dear.
Please take no insult in that. I was just trying to...
Please remove foot from mouth and then be quiet.
Aye.
I guess I'll go light the signal fire. This ought to be interesting. They should arrive shortly. You'll find them on the cliff south of town.
There's a cave. Oh. There's a cave near the statue of King Kellis that leads to the cliffs.
You're most kind, all of you.
While you're waiting, why don't you make yourself at home?
We'd be delighted to.
Alright, I have one possibility, and that's I'm going to change the point man to Harv. Let's see if he can pick up this thing. Seemingly not. Whatever it is lost to us forever.
Nolan's dwelling.
Darn zombies ate all my sheep. Couldn't you have worked faster?
Well, that's all trash.
Filled with shepherd's pie, which is a meat pie baked with a top crust of mashed potatoes.
That sounds good.
Youch!
I could go for some shepherd's pie. I made nikujaga last night to get rid of some ingredients. But I had some butternut squash that I threw in. Because the nikujaga broth is basically the same thing that you simmer squash in. So I thought they would be good together, and they were. Probably make some rice and have the rest after the stream. Or not the rest, but more of it. Chamber pot.
You may not be a Sweeney.
And some of you may be made of wood. And some of you may be missing your bodies. But you've still got a lot of heart. Cheers to you.
Thanks, Sweeney. Crate contains back issues of Hoe and Farmer Quarterly. Less than a day's supply of firewood. Well, Sweeney's place isn't very interesting. That's the whole town, isn't it? Oh, right. This guy has a... I guess there are a couple more houses. The farmer's flat.
You know, you should stay right here. We have plenty of room and all the treats you'd ever want. I'd even kick old Dennis out of here. Think about it, okay? Well, sorry I was so rude to you earlier, but I was at my wit's end. I'd rather have been cooped up in here with a rotting zombie than that idiot Wenham. Say, why don't you hang out for a while? You could sleep in Wenham's bedroll there, and he could take a sideways stroll off the rope bridge. Not that I'm irritated at him or anything. Think about it, okay?
I guess we missed out on their little deal. Ooh, we found an amulet hidden in a hollow log. Alright, well, let's see what that is. Accuracy amulet. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on. Seriously? Oh, I see. Well, that's fine. That seems like it's pretty good, actually. Found a stash of spirits. Oh, good, a bunch of garbage. What does this do? I mean, it's a real status. We already talked to Clancy.
Hail the conquering heroes. For you, everything's the right price. Have a look.
Oh, good. Let's see. What can we get rid of? We found some gems. Get rid of this candy. This does nothing. Boop, 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 boop. Goodbye, beans. Here's the gems. Okay, is there anything worth buying here? Boop, 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 boop. Not really. Okay. Goodbye, Clancy.
What squalor? Not even worth looking in here. Do all of these people house sheep in their domiciles?
Alright, let's go meet the Windwalkers or whatever they are.
Dead end. It would take a lifetime to reach the bottom if you fell from here.
I want to see how a floating head uses a ladder. Well, just like that, apparently.
Sky and stars. Something like that. Impressive. The vessel of a technology completely alien to me. It rivals any gadgeteer work and is even more graceful.
Yeah. Well, you wanted to meet them. Here they are.
Ugh.
May your heart soar forever, Shep.
And yours, Zonda. We thank you for coming. Why have you summoned us? These two need to speak with you. They fought for our homes, and they saved our lives. We felt obligated to help, despite our vow to respect your privacy.
We understand, Shep. And we will speak to them. Leave us.
As you wish. Who are you?
My name is Xero of the House Von Moon. This is Harv 5. We greet the mage warrior Von Moon and his companion.
What is it you wish of us?
We're on a mission for the Magi.
The Magi, yes, we know of them. We seek transport to the lands of Undrash. The Magi believe you can provide this.
All other avenues are blocked. You're our last resort.
We sense you speak the truth. An enemy works against you. It seeks to confine you here. We travel where others cannot. Your quest has merit. We will aid you. Our son Davin shall be your guide. He is at your service. Bound to the land as you are, your hearts seem heavy to me. But they broadcast your intent as well. I will do my best to guide you, strangers.
We appreciate your company.
Farewell, Mage Warrior. Farewell, Mage Warrior. May fortune smile upon you and yours.
Thank you both.
We must leave soon to take advantage of the thermals. If it gets too late, they'll be too weak to take us to Undrash.
Very well, lad. Ready to fly, old man?
I believe we shall be gliding, but yes, I am prepared. Excellent. Let us all soar among the clouds.
All right. That's quite an object. Did we make it?
Ah, the sun-kissed plateaus, beautiful mesas, just as I remember them.
You originate from this locale?
I am of this land, yes. It's been a long time. I can't wait to see Undrashan, the greatest city on Arcos.
Actually, that's not the case anymore, sir.
What? I know how you all marvel at Carolyn, but Undrashan makes it look childish.
Well, it might have before it got covered by tons of sand.
What?
Take a look to the west, sir. That big sandbox is what remains of the Undrashi kingdom.
Gods above, how could this happen?
Same thing that happened to so many other cities. The Darg, the hand of the enemy. There can be no other answer.
There will be a reckoning, I swear it.
I hope you're right, sir. The world depends on it. The boy is right. We cannot fail. We must complete our mission.
Yes, honor requires it.
I'll be waiting for you here, sirs. May fortune favor you. Many thanks.
Come, Xero.
Come, Xero. I see a settlement in the distance. That'd be a nomad camp. If anyone knows where the object you seek is, it would be them.
Then we shall seek their counsel. Take care, good Davin. We shall see you soon.
All right. Whoops. Well, it looks like there are two different ways for me to go. Oh, this is just a dead end. A desert pear. Delicious. Unless it's a euphemism. Desert gauntlets. Okay, well, he doesn't need those. Plate mail armor. I guess that's better. Alright, let's go. Well, this is a place.
Another proud place rent asunder by time and the enemy.
It appears to be a stronghold of sorts.
It's an Undrashi outpost. They used to lie in the plateaus. Many soldiers were stationed here, sentinels awaiting the enemy.
You were among them, weren't you?
No, my place was the front line, until our atelier was overrun.
And then?
My commander sent me to the king with the dark news. The king did not take it well. In a fit of rage, he sent me to the dungeon.
Most unpleasant.
It was then that I lost my head, or rather my body.
I am curious. How is it that you live? Other humans perish when such an event occurs.
A mage warrior isn't entirely human. The flesh body is replaced. Only the head remains. Only the head is truly alive, truly human. The magic which created me lets my head live on, if you can call it living.
It is closer to life than the state of existence I know.
You're right, of course. Forgive me.
No offense was taken.
It's just, I fear this punishment will never end.
Have faith. If the Magi cannot create a new body for you, the Gadgeteers surely can.
Of course. Well, enough reminiscing. Let's get going, shall we?
Kerpler. Honestly, the difference between hitting their elemental weakness and not doing so is pretty minimal. Empty crate covered with meaningless symbols. Mead barrels, but long empty. Ancient food containers. Empty bottle of Baron de Clan, 36. Well, this place is not useful. Ancient chamber pot, tastefully preserved. It's kind of odd, actually, that there's nothing of use here. Alright, well, let's try the other way. This looks like a giant bird nest. You always enjoy that. Okay, desert armor, gems. Okay, desert armor, I feel like should probably be good. Alright, nobody cares about these eggs. Let's see what we can do. No, more of these stupid plants. Alright, fine. Huh. Okay, so how much does that compare to his normal? Oh, quite a lot. That's quite a lot of a difference. Alright, so... it is now worth it. Also, why is his attack a different color again? Does it just change every level? It doesn't seem to correlate to anything. Okay, low restore, mass confusion, psi freeze. I actually am gonna have a look at his spell list again. Okay. Oh, it's a res spell. That's nice. Okay, mass confusion. All of your enemies have their brains disrupted. Okay, if struck, the target will be encased in a block of psionic ice. Okay, that's obvious. She receives a temporary psi spike enchantment. Okay, so that is an elemental attack. Lowers the attack and agility ratings of all enemies on the battlefield. Actually, that's pretty useful in certain situations. Okay. Lose all sense and disrupts its combat ability. Transfer. So this was really good in that boss battle. It did a lot of damage. And it was fast. Boost strength for a short duration. That's also probably useful. Alright. Let's head over the other way. Ah. Still got clunked. Missed. Ah. Missed again. There we go. Yeah, okay, so that makes a huge difference. It wasn't doing so, I guess because they actually have a weakness. No, or not, I don't know. Alright, where are we now? Some kind of village? Is this farther along the way? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to assume that we want to explore these caverns. Houses? What is going on here? Why isn't Skylar in bed? I don't know. I invited him so many times, but he just doesn't listen. Poor Harv, he's getting mobbed over there. Found Bamf pill. Time to do a heal. Okay. So maybe there isn't anything over here. Is this just a dead end? Okay. What is even the point of this area? Oh, there's an item over there. So I guess that's the point of it. Why is there just jewelry sitting on the ground outside? Alright, no.
Puckered navel of Arcos. Is this all that remains of the Great Road?
Apparently, unless the road was capable of camouflaging itself.
Are you mad? A road is a road.
I see. Where does the road lead?
East leads to the capital, the desert. North leads to Atelier, or what's left of her. Tragic end for such a city.
Our course is clear. We must go east.
East it is, old man.
Well, then obviously I'm going to go north. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. I did find Xero. Yeah, he and Harv 5 are a fun combo. How are you doing, Dark Reaver? Oh, come on. Like, they're fun in a writing way, but less so in a battle way. Neither of them can hit anything. How's Trails to Azure? Ugh. Oh, come on. Can't believe I came all the way back here for 3 empty bottles that I can't even pick up. Why does this game love trash? Alright, let's see if they let me go toward the other area. That looks like it may be blocked off. All the garbage everywhere. with the kind of limited inventory you get. As it is, you don't have enough space for your stuff. This isn't the worst inventory of any game from this era, but it's pretty bad. I think Grandia was worse than this. It was more frustrating anyway. The door is locked, okay? Naturally, because the plot doesn't want us to go up here yet. But I figured it was worth trying. Come on. Alright, so... come on. That was fucking weird. Okay. There was just that little tiny intermediary screen. I don't even know why they needed that. Alright, so we're going... fuck? We were supposedly heading east, but now we've come out on the west side of this thing, which does not make much sense. Yay. An unhappy mag, tormented by Priscil, his nemesis. Alright, well, the ziggurat is where we're supposedly going.
Great mojo burning. This is awful. Utterly heartbreaking.
A curious statement, as you have no heart.
Fine, then it's utterly head-breaking. At any rate, I now know what you and the others have felt. The pain of loss, of a home ravaged by the enemy.
It is the tie that binds us.
Aye, that it is. Strange bedfellows we are.
You are fortunate that Stinger is not present. Such a statement would fare poorly with him.
Ah, that it would. Off we go now.
Alright, the formerly eternal flame of the great king Chris... Okay, well, we got a sun and a moon. Oh, come on. I ducked in time. Where did the music go? It didn't load. That's bizarre. This is the first time this has ever happened. Weird. Is that a normal thing that happens? The fabled insectoid king, Chris... Is there an entrance here or not? Okay. No room for garbage. The fuck? I think whatever it was immediately ran away. Bones of something very unlucky. This is bizarre. Well, now the enemies spawn. Oh, I wonder. If there's just no there's an encounter rate in that area, but there's no enemies set to appear. And so it spawns an empty battle. Okay, so hitting its elemental weakness did 145 damage times 2. Or hitting its elemental strength did 145 times 2. And then hitting its weakness did 138 times 2. Seems like the strengths and weaknesses don't actually do anything. Except very occasionally. I'm not exactly sure what we're supposed to do. I know we're supposed to access the ziggurat, but it doesn't appear that we can. The fabled insectoid queen, bride of King Chris, and mother of his 654,376 offspring. How nice. Alright, well, this place does not seem to be useful to us at the moment. So let's see where else we can go.
These tents, tapestries, all so familiar. Halt, outsider. Move another inch and perish. I'd hold still if I were you.
Be at ease. Our intentions are peaceful. We seek...
Silence. We'll do the talking here. Who are you dog sons, and why are you here? Well? Demal did tell them not to speak, Yusuf. Demal, command them to speak. All right. Answer the question, strangers. My name is Xero. This is my companion, Harv 5. We're here on a matter most urgent.
We would speak with your leaders. Time is of the essence.
Leaders? Only one commands the sons of Undrash. Sons of Undrash? We shall deliver your request. Then he and he alone will decide your fate.
Please define fate.
The Poobah will decide whether to hear you, or to feed you to his dogs.
I see. I hope he decides wisely.
Oh, I wouldn't worry. The Poobah is most wise. He'll be sure to. Pojim, inform the Poobah of the situation. We will guard these Boganish. As you command, Timor.
Alright.
Boganish? Of all the nerve.
You understand their language?
I most certainly do. It's a little rough, but it's Undrashan.
Then these people are...
As they say, the sons of Undrash, my people. Keep quiet, you. You'll get your chance to talk soon enough. Right? Granted, they may be your last words, but... Yusuf, enough babble.
This does not bode well.
Leave it to me. Strangers, follow me to the presence of the great Poobah. You heard him, move it. Let's go, Half Five.
Such strange creatures. They look dangerous, husband.
Relax, my wife. They are no match for Undrashi warriors. That remains to be seen, sire. Who are you, strangers? Why do you disturb my sleep? Undrashin to Mikma, for Durbar Emulsar.
Oh! The head. It speaks the sacred tongue.
Remarkable.
What did you just say?
Loosely translated, Undrashi are supreme. First in battle, last to die.
I see. Is this a good thing?
Standard greeting from a warrior to a leader, you see. I would know how you learned our sacred language, strange one.
For generations, no one but the Undrashi Holy Ones have spoken it.
That's simple. I'm an Undrashi mage warrior. What? Impossible. The mage warriors died with their king.
I think that may not be entirely accurate, sire.
My name is Xero. I am of the House von Moon, 5th Undrashin Legion, and I'm at your service. Can this be true, old man?
We shall soon see. Xero. Tursadun marma. Dul poparanin.
Tulshadun Marama. Tulshadun Marama Sana.
He is as he claims. Only a mage warrior could have answered that question correctly.
Quaking Undrash, what brings you back to us, brother?
My liege, my companion, and I seek the orb of the heavens.
A fitting request for a mage warrior. Has the time come at last?
It has, my liege. The great evil has returned.
Then you shall have our help. Old man, make ready.
By your command, sire.
Many thanks. Does the orb still lie within the king's vault?
It does. The bones of failed robbers are a testament to its power.
Worry not, good lady. The vault is generous to the righteous and the just. Speak with the old man. He shall give you what you need to enter the ziggurat.
I don't know why they're turning Caribbean.
You have my thanks, sire. Undrashin to Mikmar, Xero. Undrashin to Mikmar, Pabanin. I told you the Poobah was wise. Everything's fine now. Good luck to you, warriors, and may the vault find you worthy.
How handsome you are. Strange, but handsome.
Alright, so...
This brings back memories.
I'm sure. It must be pleasant for you.
Not exactly. It's tragic seeing the land in such a state.
Yes, the desert is harsh.
But I'm glad to see that the Undrashi live on. Such spirit, such honor.
You are fortunate to have such a place to call home.
Something the matter?
Negative.
If you say so, my mech friend.
Though I am curious,
Yes?
what did the old man say to you before the poobah?
You mean Tulshadul Marma Dul Pobanim?
Yes,
Roughly translated, do you and all with you swear allegiance to the poobah?
ah, I see. And what did you say in reply?
Tulshadul Marma Atsarna.
Which means?
Something like, we willingly forfeit our lives.
I suspected as much.
Look at it this way, friend. You're now an Undrashi warrior.
I'm sure Stinger will be jealous.
Oh, you can count on that.
Alright, so I'm assuming that there's going to be a place to sleep in this town, a very dirty laundry hamper.
What are they burning in here anyway?
And rather than start a new dungeon, I think we'll just end a few minutes early. Okay.
Anyone heading off to find the orb will need supplies. Everything's on sale today.
Okay, anything we care about? Not really. Wait, increases prowess like forever? Wow, that's kind of cool. It's super expensive though. I guess that's all of the garbage. There must be an inn.
Hello, warriors. Please enter this tent so you may rest.
There we go. Party refreshed through sleep. Alright, let's give ourselves a new save. Alright, so that is it for today, I guess. I will be back on Sunday with more Euden Chronicle, and then again next Thursday with more Shadow Madness. Doesn't seem like there's any reason to raid anybody. Oh no, we have more people than I thought. So let's see if we can find somebody to raid. Where shall we go is the question. Who is online? Alright, so people we know. Okay. Okay, we've got some Suikoden. 4. Oh, and some Suikoden 5. Let's go watch Boneyard playing more Suikoden 5. Alright, thanks everybody. I will see you next time. And, oh, never mind. Night Willow Fox is playing Suikoden 4. So we'll do that instead. I will see you all next time. And in the meantime, have some food and sleep well. you.